Welcome to the world of wonderful landmarks. Hope you will have a chance to visit these wonderful marvels soon, in case you have missed. Please don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Well, let's begin. The Basílica de la Sagrada Família, also known as the Sagrada Família, is a large unfinished Roman Catholic minor basilica in the Eixample district of Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. Designed by the Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí, his work on the building is part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On November 7, 2010, Pope Benedict XVI consecrated the church and proclaimed it a minor basilica. On March 19, 1882, construction of the Sagrada Família began under architect Francisco de Paula del Villar. Gaudí took over as chief architect, transforming the project with his architectural and engineering style, combining Gothic and curvilinear Art Nouveau forms. Gaudí devoted the remainder of his life to the project, and he is buried in the crypt. At the time of his death in 1926, less than a quarter of the project was complete. Relying solely on private donations, the Sagrada Familia's construction progressed slowly and was interrupted by the Spanish Civil War. In July 1936, revolutionaries set fire to the crypt and broke their way into the workshop, partially destroying Gaudí's original plans, drawings, and plaster models, which led to 16 years of work to piece together the fragments of the master model. Construction resumed to intermittent progress in the 1950s. Advancements in technologies such as computer-aided design and computerized numerical control have since enabled faster progress, and construction passed the midpoint in 2010. The Basilica is not the cathedral church of the Archdiocese of Barcelona, as that title belongs to the Cathedral of the Holy Cross and Saint Eulalia. The style of La Sagrada Familia is variously likened to Spanish Late Gothic, Catalan Modernism, or Art Nouveau. While the Sagrada Familia falls within the Art Nouveau period, Nicolaus Pefsner points out that, along with Charles Rennie Mackintosh in Glasgow, Gaudí carried the Art Nouveau style far beyond its usual application as a surface decoration. Its ground plan has obvious links to earlier Spanish cathedrals, such as Burgos Cathedral, Leon Cathedral, and Seville Cathedral. Where it is common for cathedrals in Spain to be surrounded by numerous chapels and ecclesiastical buildings, the plan of this church has an unusual feature, a covered passage, or cloister which forms a rectangle enclosing the church and passing through the narthex of each of its three portals. With this peculiarity aside, the plan, influenced by Villar's crypt, barely hints at the complexity of Gaudí's design, or its deviations from traditional church architecture. There are no exact right angles to be seen inside or outside the church, and few straight lines in the design. The church plan is that of a Latin cross with 5 aisles. The central nave vaults reach 45 meters, while the side nave vaults reach 30 meters. The transept has 3 aisles. However, the columns of the apse, resting on del Villar's foundation, do not adhere to the grid, requiring a section of columns of the ambulatory to transition to the grid, thus creating a horseshoe pattern to the layout of those columns. Together with 6 other Gaudí buildings in Barcelona, part of La Sagrada Família is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, as testifying to Gaudí's exceptional creative contribution to the development of architecture and building technology, having represented el modernism of Catalonia and anticipated and influenced many of the forms and techniques that were relevant to the development of modern construction in the 20th century. The inscription only includes the crypt and the nativity facade. Visitors can access the nave, crypt, museum, shop, and the Passion and Nativity steeples. Entrance to either of the steeples requires a reservation and advance purchase of a ticket. Access is possible only by lift and a short walk up the remainder of the steeples to the bridge between the steeples. Descent is via a very narrow spiral staircase of over 300 steps. There is a posted caution for those with medical conditions. As of August 2010, there had been a service whereby visitors could buy an entry code either at Servicaixa ATM kiosks or online. During the peak season, May to October, reservation delays for entrance of up to a few days are not unusual. The Archdiocese of Barcelona holds an international Mass at the Basilica of the Sagrada Família every Sunday and on holy days of obligation. Thank you very much for watching till the end. Hoping to see you pretty soon. Till then, take care and be safe.